really come.
Hey, it's the Ringling Barliman Bailey and Cheryl and Ladosha Kilolo Circus. That music always reminds me of a circus. Sounds like the circus is coming to town, but a circus is not coming to town, guys. You know why? Because you right now are on planet Pluto Pseudo, and it's none other than myself, Ladosha Wright, aka Key Lolo, and then right over there, whoops, wrong finger. There she is. There she is. BMF, the hair oracle, the one and only, is coming to you live and direct all the way from Cleveland, and of course, sunny San Diego, um, California. And we are so excited to have you guys in the chat tonight. And I believe this is like our 43rd episode. And so tonight it is all about male hairstylists versus female hairstylists. I want to know, why are women just always fretting over men hairstylists? Now, our guest tonight, I think he will pop in a little bit later. And so Cheryl is reaching out to him. Maybe we had a snafu in our schedule. But in any event, the conversation will go on. And y'all know Kilolo.
Yeah, you got
I feel some. I really feel some kind of way because I work in the salon. I've always worked alongside men. Okay. And I will tell you, there is something definitely different about the relationship between a female hairstylist and a male hairstylist. And so I'm not quite sure what that is that makes it so special. And hopefully our guest, his name is Hosea Hicks. And he'll be able to come into the chat and be able to answer some questions. But nonetheless, the topic will go on. And we are really, really excited to be talking about this. Now, I see you, Rio Blue. Women prefer men, but men prefer women. Okay. You know what, Rio Blue? First of all, let me give you a big welcome to the family because we are so glad to have you in the chat. And so we're going to give you a big, super big fat round of applause. Is it going to play? What's wrong with are you hearing it, Cheryl? Is it playing?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Y'all know how my pewter be, okay? So a big round of applause for Rio Blue that says women prefer men, but men prefer women. That's very, very interesting. Okay. Now I do have some male customers, and this has been something of an enigma to me because it's really no secret, right? I tell everybody, I'm a cosmetologist, but I'm really not the best hairstylist. So I'm always, I to me, I feel like men hairstylists have a very like special kind of a relationship. It's like some non-verbal. I don't know, is it telekinetic? I'm not quite sure. I really hope that Hosea can come in tonight and really clear this up. But if not, we're gonna do our darndest to really, play around with it. I have our clips and everything. So with that being said, let's get some super duper shout outs here. Okay. So first of all, I gotta say what's up to my homegirl LB. I see you in the chat. I see you. I'm always happy to see you. Of course, we have WK. What's going on, WK? Now, Lanaya Williams Morrell was in the chat first. So she was all like, peace, love, and blessings to Key Lolo. And I was like, what up, Booski? How you doing out there on them YouTube streets? You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. And of course, we just been rocking with Instagram. So a big fat welcome to Instagram. We've been doing really, really good on Instagram. My son was like, oh, I see y'all on Instagram live now. I'm like, what? Hey, Um, Theo, we might have to drop the link in the chat and have you come back in. And if Mr. Hosea cannot come in, I am going to drop the link in the chat because you know maybe you'll be able to answer some of these questions. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to, but if you can't come in, we might need you to
Well,
by proxy help some sisters out because
I
the
think he should
topic
come on
tonight
in.
is, you said what now?
I think he should come on in because at the end of the day, when we press live, baby, it's live.
It's live, it's live, it's live. He said no problem. See what I'm saying? He said I am my people. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped the link in the chat. Now again, you don't have to show your face because it was impromptu, but we are on our 30. I'm sorry, our 43rd episode. And tonight, the topic I am questioning, why do women prefer male hairstylists? Now, I work in a hair salon, and women literally do ask, um, it'll go like this. Thank you for choosing the Reverend Design Team Hair Salon. This is LaDosha. How may I help you? Yes, this is Cheryl Morrow. Hi, Miss Cheryl. How can I help you today? Yes, I'm looking to have a haircut, and you know my hair is kind of dry. It's just been acting kind of strange. I looked you guys up on Google. I loved all of your reviews. I'm like, oh yes, Miss Morrow, we love to service you. Do you have any men working in there? I'd be like, oh wow. I never clutched the cheek pearls. I just don't understand. So, LaWanda, you prefer a male stylist? Okay, all right, it can happen. I'm not. It is a preference. We know that's going to be the obvious answer, but it is true that women really do prefer men. So I actually looked some of this up, and so I have some articles, and I draw. I y'all know I got some clips, just some little snippets to kind of match the points that I've heard. And so, Theo, I'm just gonna give you.
You're mute.
Well, there it goes. Sorry, I hit my little mic thing. I'm gonna give you the 4 talking points, okay, Cheryl, that I came up with.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing I in my research is that the number one reason that women prefer male hairstylists is more hair talk and less girl talk. Girl talk, girl talk. Listen, they say men do not have girl talk. Okay, They're not. You know
Chatty.
what I'm saying? They're not tacky and okay, gossipy. The number 2 reason that women prefer male hairstylists is that men listen more than women. Women were too busy running off at the chaps. Guilty. Now I'm just gonna speak for myself. I have been told loquacious LaDosha. I'm sorry. Okay. Number 3, women prefer men hairstylists because men are more committed. They're more stable. They say women hairstylists, you call them 1 minute they working down the street at Key Lolo's, the next minute they up the street working with Cheryl. The next week they got their own salon. Next week they in their basement. They say women, we are just not committed. That men have a tendency to be more stable in their careers. They're more committed, is what the article said. My research. Now, y'all know me. I'm always doing some, research. Now, Theo, I'm gonna have you come in the chat in a minute. I'm just letting you know, what our 4 talking points will be. And then you guys are gonna chime in. And then number 4, which I knew this was gonna happen, Cheryl. What do you think the number 4 reason why? So number 1, more hair talk. Men are more educated. They talk more about hair, more about the science. Women, we be like, this is the latest trend. Show me what picture you want. Men be like, now, I'm 3-dimensional, sister. Let me get your aura together. I'm just hating on the brothers. I ain't gonna lie, Cheryl. Number 2, they listen. Yes, ma'am. What were you saying? Number 3, they're more committed. They ain't all over the place. What you think number 4 was? They more smart. They're smarter. They're more hair talk. They listen. They're more committed. The third one is going to be the obvious, and
more on time.
No, more unique. They're more unique. They have this experience with like uniqueness. They're very unique with their style ability. Now, that's what was said. Now, Theo, you have the option. You can just hit the link that is in the chat, and we can bring you in. It's right there. It says StreamYard. There's the link. You can tap it, and then I'll bring you in. I'm sorry, what you say, Cheryl?
No, I'm just saying, if you can yap, you can tap.
If you can, oh, excuse me. If you can yap, you can tap. All right, so there it is, Theo. You can hit that link whenever you're ready. In the meantime, while Theo is getting himself together, we're going to get real. You ready to get real, Cheryl? We got our 4 talking points, and we appreciate you all for joining us tonight. And again, this is our 43rd episode, and the topic tonight is, again, why do women prefer male hairstylists? So we're going to get our first reel together. I hope my internet, I hope it works tonight. It's been, I don't know, Cheryl. Let's give it a try, okay? So, Cheryl, this one is dedicated specifically for you. And I know you ain't never heard of this one. So get ready, y'all. This is the reel of all reels. And Cheryl, I will put the link to this reel, in the chat after we go live. I will do this for you. This one is dedicated specifically, the first one dedicated to Cheryl. Cheryl gonna be like, you know what, Key Lolo, you off the freaking Richter scale. Here you go, Cheryl. Bam. A real gang.
In the mid-'80s, when the neighborhood of Washington Heights was experiencing the chaotic effects of the crack pandemic, they also experienced a heavy influx of immigrants from the Dominican Republic. A sizable portion of these Dominican immigrants were involved in the drug trade, and soon Upper Manhattan saw the emergence of Dominican drug gangs. One of those early Dominican gangs to emerge was the Jerry Curls.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
There you go. God, there you go. Dang, come on, y'all. Let me put my own hands together. That is the reel of art. And sure, you're going to have to give me my flowers before I check up out here, because y'all going to have to admit, I am really scouring that dang on TikTok, okay?
Damn.
I'm giving myself a big old fashioned round of applause. There it is. Don't hate, congratulate. I'm giving it up to myself. The Jerry Curl Gang, fresh out of Washington Heights, up in DC. I mean, what's up with that? Have you ever heard of Jerry Curl Gang?
I never heard of no Jerry Curl Gang.
Mm-hmm. You know what Cheryl say? Don't cook it up. Look it up. So let me see if I can find the Jerry Curl Gang out of Washington Heights. This is Washington Heights in hold on.
I think that's New York.
Yeah, Washington Heights. Yeah, that was New York. Heights, NYC. Okay. Here it is. It is true. It is true. I'm gonna see if I can get a picture. Is what I'm looking for. But they're saying, let me just go ahead on and just pull it up right quick. Here you go, Cheryl. I gotta show it to y'all because I know y'all like Key Lolo. You know what? You just went just a little bit too far. Here it is. Here it is in Wikipedia. And this is called the Jerry Curls. They were a Dominican gang which was active in Washington Heights, Manhattan. There it is. It was about the gang was led by the brothers Lorenzo, Julien, Danielle, Cesar. The Jerry Curls pulled in millions of dollars of years in cocaine sales. Cheryl, what you think about that?
Didn't know. Did not know they all had curls.
You did not know about the Jerry Curl gang.
Well, I didn't know about the Jerry Curl gang because, in one of our interviews with my father's sales manager, I think between 1986, 1987, they thought that they were shipping cocaine. So the feds would come by and say, what are you guys shipping? And they would look in there with nothing but curl activator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what, because we're doing a documentary. No, that's a true story.
That's a true story. Wow. Okay. Well, it's wow. The Jerry Curl gang was actually for real very popular. And can you believe they were Dominicans? Let me take a sip on my water.
Well, they look black. They look very close to Africa.
Selena, did you see the Jerry Curl gang? Y'all, let me just show one more because Selena probably like I missed it. One more for the road. We're gonna hit over to the next one. Let me show it one more again. This one is dedicated to Cheryl, and it's called a real REEL gang. Here you go. This for you, Selena. Here you go in case you missed it. A real gang.
In the mid-'80s, when the neighborhood of Washington Heights was experiencing the chaotic effects of the crack pandemic, they also experienced a heavy influx of immigrants from the Dominican Republic. A sizable portion of these Dominican immigrants were involved in the drug trade, and soon Upper Manhattan saw the emergence of Dominican drug gangs. One of those early Dominican gangs to emerge was the Jerry Curls.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right, I'm trying to tell y'all best to recognize, okay?
Unfreaking believable.
Unfreaking believable. Selena like, oh, and Cheryl said them Dominicans were looking real, a little color there,
Yeah, oh yeah. They confused me they spoke Spanish to me all the time. They thought I was
you was like, hold on now, I'm a Negro, okay? All right, here is our next one. All right, here we go. This one here is called Real Detangling. Here you guys go. Get ready, Instagram. We got you guys going. We done talked about the real Jerry Curl gang. All right. Now we're going to talk about real detangling. Here you go, Cheryl. Real detangling. This is interesting.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
She was like, open up a bag of potato chips. Look, y'all. She was like that. What's that sound thing? We call it ESM or something like that. Dude, what was up with that? Do you detangle with shampoo in the hair like that? I mean...
well, you guys say you should use an acidic shampoo. Acidic shampoo makes the hair contract, makes it kind of like bind even more. So to try to detangle it with shampoo is not good.
Okay. All right. Listen now. Don't you put soap
Where
in the
did you get these from?
Hey, go on TikTok. I keep telling y'all. I should be sleeping at night. That's what I be doing. Look, y'all. I am addicted to that dang on TikTok. I could probably get so much more accomplished if I wasn't on TikTok. But what I can share with you, I must not be on TikTok too much. You want to know why? Let me see. Oh, did I download it? Hold on. Wait. Let me give me 1 second to download this right quick, Cheryl. Hold on. I think you just might like this one here. Let me put it over here, and I'm gonna download it right quick. And I think you might be impressed. Like, well, Kilolo, maybe, just maybe, you probably been doing a little something. Hold on. Let me X out. Okay, there it is. Hold on, guys. Okay, whoop, here it come. All right, Cheryl. I think y'all might like this. Okay, here you go, Cheryl. This is I must be doing something right. Y'all ready? Here we go. Right here. Check it out, Cheryl. Hold on, y'all. Y'all put your hands together. I want y'all to stand up. Give me a standing ovation. Congratulations. You've been selected to be featured in the 16th anniversary of Who's Who in Black Cleveland. Come on now, y'all.
Greetings. We extended our heartfelt congratulations as you've been selected to be featured in the 16th anniversary edition of Who's Who in Black Cleveland. We want
all right, there we go, guys. Sometimes, every now and again, it don't always happen, but every now and again, I might get just a little, let me just, there you go, y'all, a little bootleg audience clap right there for you guys. All right. Okay. So what?
You gave us let me do your hair.
Did I? Hold on, here we go. Here you go. There you go. There you
that's
go.
right.
That's it?
That's let me do your hair.
I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I'm telling y'all.
Please and thank you.
I don't know.
Please and thank you. Please and
thank you.
Anywho, there it is. All right, there it is. There it is. Okay, enough about me. Let's get ready. Theo, are you ready to hit the link so that you can join the discussion, because we are ready to get it started? The link is actually in the chat, and in case you didn't see it, I will drop it in there again. I'm
ready to get into the subject. I'm ready.
You ready to get into the subject? All right, so here we go. I'm going to drop it in the chat just in case he didn't see it. All right. All right. Got Hattie Mae birthday. We're going to be celebrating. I just want to let y'all know. All right, Theo, if you are still in the chat, there it is. There's the link. You can hit the chat. So let's start out with this topic. I didn't see my brother. What's up, Free Nelly at sbcglobal.net? We got Frida's in the chat. All right, so let's start off with topic number one. This is the number 1 point. There are 4 points we're going to talk about, and we want to know if you guys agree, whether you are on Facebook. I'm sorry, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Please drop in the chat yes or no if you agree with the statement, and it is, men pretty much have more hair talk. They talk more, and I have a little clip to show you what I'm talking about. They're a little bit more like intelligentsia. Women, we just kind of like, what you want to do today? How you want me? What you down for today? So here it is, Cheryl. Men do it differently. Here we go.
Excited to be here today. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Excited to be here today. Thank you so much. I can't wait for you to just transform me.
I'm glad you came. You have the best hair, the best face, and the best eyes.
You're wonderful.
So
thank you.
this part here, right now, you're closing down. We're gonna reopen it. I love the length, and I'm glad you say you haven't cut it for 3 months. Loved it. But we're gonna make this part to make sure that your eyes and cheekbones can really highlight. And hair is all about proportion.
Okay.
And what?
All right. So he's talking about how beautiful she is. He's talking about the proportion, proportionality. And he's just really being more, hair talk. And so, in the chat, are men, do they talk more about hair, or do they talk more about them, or women talk less about hair? What does the chat say? So, Cheryl, give us your feedback. Theo, if you are in the chat, you are welcomed to hit the link and join the discussion. Okay, Cheryl, take it away.
Well, I will say I worked in 3 cities for quite a while in salons with men. Some who were my managers, some were my peers. And I can say it probably, I will say this. I believe that men approach it from a sales perspective, right? And I think that they approach it by selling themselves. They love to sell themselves, right? They do tend to treat the day in the client, and it could be a masculine trait in terms of saying you're the client, and you have to remember their clients are female. So it's more like, I know what I'm talking about. You sit in the chair, and I'm going to tell you what you prefer. And so women naturally give that particular influence to them because, of course, everyone assumes that a woman wants to look good for a man or for the attentions of a man. And what more better to be able to improve your overall attractiveness, your valuable ability in the marketplace, to getting jobs. Who knows more? Because a man most likely will be hiring you, or the company that you do, or the job is going to be more male or oriented. So men kind of get off this authoritative energy, and women follow suit. I have seen that to be consistent in my career. So I would have to agree. Now, whether it's true across the board, but I think it's pretty consistent.
I think, men seem to, they got a little bit more game. You know what I'm saying?
Game.
I don't know. I think this one might be true, y'all.
It is true.
My brother said, Hattie Mae, she got all in the chat on some Lakeisha Glenn. It's Hattie Mae birthday, guys. Can you guys put a birthday emoji? This is my sweetheart, my dear BFF. I done brought her up from the SIP. All right, we're gonna celebrate her birthday tomorrow. Here's the Hattie Mae. Okay, hold on, Hattie Mae. Wait a minute. Bucky Bobo. You gotta be from. Look at Cheryl. What's smart word? All right. Happy birthday, Hattie Mae. She said she prefer a man to cut her hair when she wears it short. Maurice, my big brother, says women talk more. From what I'm seeing, he's not an expert, but he feels that women are just a little chatty Cathy. Oh man, you guys, oh, Jesus Christ. Women sometimes get nosy, wanting to know more personal business. The men I've had do my hair focus more about the service or want to talk about my education or my career. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Hattie Mae says, in her opinion, a man is more detailed. Men are more precise. All right, let's see. You know what? Women have more. All right, Maurice, that's what I'm talking about. So it's pretty much everybody kind of feel that men are just pretty much they're just more knowledgeable.
They sell themselves.
They do.
They place themselves in a very authoritative position. And most men do not do hair at home. One thing I've noticed. So they are, so much more selling the persona, their expertise.
I remember I used to work along this gentleman. His name was Billy. I forgot his name. His last name may come to me. But he used to talk about, seeing hair in like 3D. He was always deep. Stefano, Chris Blue. I'm going to get Chris Blue to come on the show. they had a certain like this like Edward Scissorhands shit jumping off. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, and the women just kind of they like exalted the men. Theo, I'll help you in the chat, Theo. If you are, please come on in so you can help us out. But anywho, I'm gonna say I agree. I do think now someone like whatever. Well, majority votes rule. You did not cast your vote, so that's okay. Next one, here we go, Cheryl. Let me play this one here. All right, guys, get ready. I think you guys are gonna like this one. Now, this one, now it kind of cut off, but this one, it was really about he was saying that he gives women their voice, and so this one speaks to men listen more or differently, and some articles did say better than women's, but the operative word here is men listen. All right, so it kind of got cut off, but this is where he was going with that. Here we go.
Sort of aside from all the sort of glamour as well, as you say about giving women in particular, you do women's hair, don't you? Not men's hair, but giving.
So what he was saying is that when he does a woman's hair, he wants to give her a voice. Because sometimes women, they're not, you know, when they walk into a room, you see like boobs or color of skin, or you know, you start thinking stuff before you see the human. And so he feels like when he does a woman's hair, he wants the hair to speak and be the voice of the woman. And now that's very powerful, because I'm going to tell you, now a guy doesn't do my hair. Kendra colors my hair and she cuts my hair. But I will say my hair does speak before me. And I thought that was very powerful. So Cheryl, speak to the point of, can a hairstyle give or be a voice for a woman? And then talk about listening.
Sort of aside from all the sort of glamour as well, as you.
No, I think the point, in theory, is quite effective. However, I think that is, and maybe I'm an outlier, and I'm just going on my experience. Men do not listen. They do not listen better. Because one of the things that he started out by saying he, not her. And so, and I have worked with some of the best. They come in telling her what they think she should do. Now, with that being said, she listens to men better. Not the fact that I think that male hairstylists listen better. I think that the client wants to sit in the chair, and rightfully so, because that's why she's paying them. I would agree that I think I notice that women are more apt to listen to male hairstylists, because they approach this thing like, I have a plan, I have a vision. I see that your hair has a voice, and this and that and this and that. And then that becomes the relationship between a female client and a male service provider, in my opinion. But they don't listen. They're not.
All right. Well, drum roll again.
In my opinion.
Drum roll. The number one reason women prefer men hairstylists.
Yes.
Survey says men are more knowledgeable.
Okay.
Number two, men are better listeners. In the chat on Instagram, is it true? Are these top two true so far? Can I get a yes or no? Are men pretty much more knowledgeable? They talk more about hair. They're not just always about, now what's your zodiac sign, you know? And then number two, do they listen more? So as you guys drop your answer in the chat, yes, no, there could be no straddling the fence. Just a simple yes or no. Okay, yes or no. All right. So let us know what you think. All right, now before we go over to the next one, and you talked about men really not really listening, right? Cheryl says no, they really don't. So who's in charge? Because I remember going to a haircutting class once, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, he was teaching the class, and he said on the first visit, the customer can request what they want. But after that, when they sit in his chair, he don't want to hear from them.
Mm-hmm.
And the team looked at me because at the reference design team, that's not our approach. Mm-hmm. And so I was telling them, like, don't listen to him. So should the male or the stylist be in charge of the hair, or should the client really have some say so? So what's your honest opinion about that? And I'm still waiting for you guys' responses.
I will. You guys have heard me say on prior podcasts that the professional, be it male or female, should take over the visit. They should guide and steer and jump in and then sit back and listen and know how to do that and when to do that. But you're coming to pay for a service, so they should actually be in charge of the visit, not your choices, not your suggestions, not your recommendations, not your feelings, not your emotions, not what happened last time, and you're supposed to tell him what you didn't or didn't like. He's not in control of that. He's in control of how long the visit is, what he's going to use in terms of his suggestions. He's going to be in charge of listening and then giving advice, diagnosis and prognosis and stuff like that. And then what you should use as you go home. That's the whole entire visit, in my opinion. But they tend to do, and because you have to remember, there is a divide because women started the salon world. Men started in terms of barbering. Women didn't infiltrate barbering, but men infiltrated the salon. Okay, they call the parlor. Okay, salon parlors. Okay, and that is also maybe at the time when they were going into midwifery and OBGYNs, because they weren't in that. That was a female dominated field as well.
Okay.
But they did infiltrate that. But I do think that just women are predispositioned to give the power to.
I remember one time, I ain't going to say his name, but if you from Cleveland, look, I'm going to get it to you. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hey, Wakefield, hold on. Hello, Lanaya, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me get close to my mic. Now, I did work for 2 male hairstylists, and if you left them, baby, they would go to the salon where you were at and tap you on your shoulder and be like, come on, let's go. Hattie Mae is in the chat. So Hattie Mae, she witnessed this. I'm telling you what I know. As Dr. Ma'at would say,
right.
And go check out her channel right here on YouTube. So it's Dr. Ma'at. I'm speaking truth to power. These 2 particular grown men hairstylists would go to the salon where they heard their customer was, and they would tap them on the shoulder and say, get up, let's go.
Yeah, because they own them. You see how I'm saying? Men are different, but also in proportion to how men are different, women aren't pre-exposed to listen to them.
Okay, now, look, I gotta look at that. I got a witness. Can I get a witness? Witness. Hey, come on, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. Hattie Mae say, or call them on the phone, baby. I forgot about that one.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm not hating on the men.
You broke up. Wait. You broke up with him?
No, I'm saying
the client broke up with him.
I don't know that they broke up with them. They
divorced them. They divorced them by going to.
I'm gonna be honest. Maybe maybe he was booked and they just had to go to someone else. I don't know the particulars, but I was told, and the stylist told us, yeah, I went in there and I told her to get up, and I was like,
damn.
Ooh, hold on, let me clear my throat. And wait a minute, Wakefields, wait a minute, Naya, wait a minute, Maurice, wait a minute, Frida, wait a minute, LB, y'all best to wait a minute, Selena, Instagram, Facebook, let me tell y'all, don't you know they got up and left? Hold on.
Oh, hell to the damn.
Oh, hell to the yes. Hold on. Here goes Cheryl, y'all. Here goes Cheryl.
What you talking about, Will?
Cheryl, they got up. They got up. I'm just telling the truth, what I know. All right.
Willis?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, this is the mid. Now, I've never seen this with women. Now, women, they will fight. Now, women will fight. Now, hold on. But anywho, we digress. The next topic is about commitment. That women hairstylists are all over the place. Every time you turn around, they working at Shea Bonet's, they working at Tomorrow's, they working with Key Lolo. Unlike men, they are always on point. And so Cheryl, talk about it.
I most likely would agree.
Oh, there it is.
I have to agree. And let me just say this. No matter what we can say, all patriarchy, regardless of misogyny, whatever we want to call it, male privilege or whatever. But I would say that the women who do move that often are usually do not like the environment. And they're very particular about the environment, right? Very finicky. Maybe, and it could be a little more overt than normal, but male usually can handle maybe different types more of environments, and they are usually, I ain't going nowhere, they have a very very male dominated way of looking at it, and I think it's great that they keep their clients more consistent in the location, and I have to agree.
All right, so men excuse me, men they're stable, they're committed to the cause. Women, we're a little bit all over the place. So the chat is like, yeah, that one might be true. Speaking of the chat over on Instagram, of course, we got the king of lock is in the chat. Holla at your boy. Miss Tanya, how you doing? We got RDT's on. La Latifa, the beat face extraordinaire. And then we have Rose Fever. So welcome, Instagram. We are so glad to have you guys in the chat. We appreciate you so much. So again, we are on our 43rd episode. And the topic tonight is, are men hairstylists better than women? No, it wasn't. It was why do I'm lying, guys. It was why I'm just like messing with y'all. Why do women prefer men? And so far, number one, because men are more knowledgeable. They're more focused about the actual hair, the scalp, everything itself. Women, we're just kind of like, what you want? Show me the picture. Let me look at that little reel, whatever. Men are better listeners. Cheryl saying, I don't know. Now, we don't have any men in the chat. No men hairstylists. Now, remember, Planet Pluto Pseudo, this one is really geared towards professionals. And the two guys that we had come in right now, they're unable to come through. So if you are a brother stylist, please chime in. And if you agree, disagree, let us know. And then the last one is that men are like, they're more stable. They're more committed. Female hairstylists, every time you turn around, they're in another place. They're not stable. 1 minute.
Unless it's their salon.
Yeah, they're full-time and they're part-time. They want to go have kids. They in love. You know what I'm saying? Men are like, come on, baby, I got you for the next 20 years. All right? Okay. The last one, as we wrap it, this topic has been really hot, and we appreciate you guys so much. The last one is that men are more unique. They're more creative. They can really get into it, and they're worth it. Men have all the accoutrements of just splash and dash. They have all the hype, and they have the luster. Women, we lack luster. Men have a little bit more, and therefore they are worth it. So men make more money because they're more creative. And let's hear what Jonathan Wright, I played one of his clips before, but he is actually one of the most popular African-American male hairstylist. And he said, that might be kind of true. So let's hear what he has to say about him getting these coins. Okay, here we go, Cheryl.
That's why a lot of these hairstylists is in the same boat they are in. And that's why I'm like, literally, I am growing. A lot of hairstylists have to drop products and stuff. That'd be the growth of a lot of hairstylists. But I have made over $1 million just in doing hair without no manager, no labels, no, you know what I'm saying, no nothing. I literally just started looking for like a PR and a team just because I'm about to go on tour and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what Jonathan Wright is saying? I don't think y'all heard what he said. Hold on, let me play it one more again, sure. I don't think they heard. They are. It's crickets. Hold on. Jonathan said.
That's why a lot of these hairstylists is in the same boat they are in, and that's why I'm like.
That's why a lot of these hairstylists is in the boat that they in. Let me show y'all a picture of them before you give us a little answer. In case you guys are wondering, who is Jonathan Wright? He is. He is a celebrity hairstylist. I just went on the let me show y'all some little images of him. Share screen. I follow him on Instagram. He'd be like off the chain, okay? There he is, Jonathan Wright. Look who he with Jeffree Star. Come on now. He ain't messing around. Weave Slayer. He with everybody. I mean, there he all the rappers and he's look at what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, everybody be going. Nicki Minaj. I know I said her name wrong. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. I'm player hating, all right? So there you have it. He is the celebrity stylist, creme de la creme. And he don't even have no what you call those people, PR people. He just not starting. He making all his money right now. And he is, as you guys can see, this gentleman, he's very creative. And so that is the number 4 reason why women prefer men hairstylists over women. Number 1, they're more educated. They talk more hair. Number 2, they're better listeners. Number 3, they're stable. They're very committed. They're not all over the place. You can find them. Women, you don't know where the hell we're going to be at 1 year to the next, okay? And now they're more unique and they are worth every penny. And he's making millions. And Cheryl, you say?
I will absolutely will do one thing. So you guys heard of Hair Wars back in the day. That was started by a wonderful African-American gentleman. But I would beg to differ. I believe that that they are probably I wouldn't say necessarily better, but I would probably say a little more aggressive. And I would call them costume artists. I would not call them hairstylists.
You know what? Hold on, I'm about to drop the Mickey Fickers. Hold on, wait a minute. I got to go ahead. You dropped the. Is that the bomb? Is that the right one?
Yeah, that was the bomb, baby. That was
right. I just dropped the motherfucking bomb. Yeah, sure. You be coming harder than hard. Not one bit soft.
No, because you have to remember there's a history here, and because that's not hair, that is costume, that is extravagance, that is performance, that's theater, that's stage. That is not hair. And let me just say this, and I want to just also throw in the fellas, so I don't want to hear you can't do your little kid's hair, so stop that. Okay, all of a sudden, mothers to do a little girl's hair. Y'all can't do no hair in the house. Y'all can't do no hair with that's, but then you can make some hair outside the home. Come on now, do some hair in the house. You can do them little girls and them.
All right, well, here's the chat going ham tonight. Woo! I hope we can find. when we get in touch with Hosea, we're gonna come back and have this conversation again.
What's wrong with them bombs? Yeah, them bombs keep dropping.
Here we go. Eileen Thompson says, by the way, chat.
You know the bomb keeps going.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Hold on, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. Man, I wasn't hating. That was an honest glitch. I don't have my own production manager, so y'all gotta forgive me. Thank you, Cheryl. Eileen says, you know what? She worked for a male stylist and salon owner in Georgia, and she released Eileen from her services after a celebrity client asked for her services. The hate was real, very, very, very real. They are also very confident in themselves and be like, you'll be back. So men are definitely very confident. My brother, oh my God, look at Lanaya. Lanaya said, nope, men are not more talented. She said, I'm not buying that one. I saw the picture of Jonathan Wright, and this is my brother. Here come my brother. Look, hood stylist, hood clientele. Mo, come on, Mo Cheeks. Why you gotta talk about Megan? Y'all think Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, and them is hood? Let me show these images. Let me show these images again. Now I don't know. I think you might be a little lightweight stereotyping. So let me share my screen. Now this is what's on Google. Now I'm sure if Jonathan was here, he would say, I have more hairstyles than just those that y'all see on Google. But there he is. He's doing, what's the lady's name? I don't watch TV. Tamron. So there he is. There's some real hair, okay? Some Riri. But for the most part, he is definitely, and sure, what kind of hair do you call this? This is very new.
It's stage costume.
Stage costume.
Theater.
So what do you mean by stage costume theater? Help us out with that. Because I thought this was like weave slaying. Like,
and let me say this.
Like this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. When he does hair, and I don't know him, don't care, not interested. He's another he's another celebrity hairstyle. Like, but my point is that that's the job of media, is to highlight people who put together stage looks, look for extravagant stages, and they're very creative in doing that. And I will say that line of business was not attractive to me.
Yeah,
because it looks glamorous, but it's not more money than working in a salon. No.
No, well, he said he's a millionaire, so I don't know, y'all.
No. Well, I mean, he gets played, especially going on tour. That is where, like he said, he mentioned it, going on tour, and it's a contract. You get paid for a particular 7-city, 10-city, 12-city, 20-city, kind of package. And it's very taxing. It's very hard work. And, and maybe women don't prefer that kind of work, being families and whatever the case may be. I'm sure that but they are dominating that particular field. Absolutely.
All right. Well, you know what? We are an hour in, and guess who just popped in? Cleveland's premier male hair designer, my absolute favorite, Mr. Serpu, says, hello, stylist family. Now, remember, guys, Planet Pluto Pseudo, this particular platform is really geared towards your licensed professionals, all right, and your hair aficionados. So, Serpu, I want you to just, in the chat, tonight the topic is why women prefer male hairstylists. So, Serpu, I want you to end this once and for all. These are the top 4 reasons why women prefer male. Now, this is my research. Your research might be different, Instagram. Your research might be different, Facebook and YouTube. We know your research very well may be different. but this is what my research says, Sir Pooh. So the number one reason women prefer male hairstylists is that men talk more hair. They're more knowledgeable. Their hair centered. They're not all over the place. So, Sir Pooh, put a yes or no. Is that true? That male hairstylists are more knowledgeable. The chat agrees that men hairstylists are more knowledgeable than women hairstylists. I am just like, man, I'm about to get crunked up in here. Hold on. BJ on in the chat like, I concur. I agree. Or maybe I'm late, okay? Hold on. Wait a minute. BJ said, no. Okay, I'm late. Okay. BJ says, I think women hairstyles are actually better. I requested for my ends to be trimmed and they cut, and then he got upset and said later for that, and that's it. Okay, so BJ had a bad experience. Sir Pooh, survey says yes. All right, Sir Pooh, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna be calling you up. The team is ready for some training, and we're going to be hiring Sir Pooh to come in and do some training with us real soon in the fall. So stick around, Sir Pooh. We'll be calling you. All right, Sir Pooh. The number two reason that women prefer men hairstylists is that men listen better than women. Cheryl said, hell to the no. To the no. The chat was like, nah, I don't know about that. Sir Pooh, is it true that men are better listeners? Sir Pooh, like, how the hell all the weight fall on me? Well, Sir Pooh, it's all on you. Do what you do. He's gonna come through and let us know. Is it true that men are better listeners? All right. So Sir Pooh said, oh, yes. He going 2 for 2, Cheryl. All right, Cheryl, like, I don't know about that. Okay, hold on. All right, Sir Pooh, we're going up to number 3. Number 3, Sir Pooh, research says that men are more stable than women. Women, every time you turn around, they in a new hair salon, they part-time, they don't know if they want to do hair, they want to be a nurse. Men, in the meantime, come on, baby. When you want to come on back next week, I'll be here next year. I'm going to be all stable, all right? Sir Pooh, are men more stable, more committed than women hairstylists? Sir Pooh said 2 for 2, all right? BJ in the chat, Marie said, no. Mo, you a chicken. Mo, you chopping out on us. Sir Pooh, like, wait a minute, let me type. It's all on Sir Pooh, y'all. It's all on Sir Pooh. He's going to wind us out. He came through for us. As a matter of fact, we got to bring Sir Pooh on. He is so fine. He is so classy. Again, Sir Pooh, is it true that men hairstylists are more stable and they are more committed than women? And he says, yes, we are. And you know what, Sir Pooh? The chat agrees with you. Oh, boy. All right, Sir Pooh, this is the last one. We're going to let you get on back to your work, okay? The last one is that here's Jonathan Wright, Sir Pooh. I know you might be familiar with him. I'm going to share the screen. And the last one said that, excuse me, that men hairstylists are more unique. They are more creative when it comes to hairstyling. Cheryl said in this particular example, what do you call this, Cheryl, again?
Oh, costume in theater artistry.
So she calls this costume and theater artistry, not to confuse this with hair styling. This is a different type of a service here. So there you have it. So Sir Pooh, let's see what ye say. Is it true that men are more creative when it comes to hairstyling? My brother says, hell to the no. To the no. All right, let's see what we got on Instagram. Woo, Cheryl, Instagram is lit. I don't know. Okay.
Hell no.
All right, Sir Pooh. They say
what he say?
Come on, Sir Pooh. They say it's on you. Are men hairstylists more creative than women hairstylists? Oh, snap! He said yes, they are. Miss Sir, can we all, everybody, give Sir Pooh a big fat standing ovation? He came through in the nick of time. Let's give him, is this the right sound effect, Cheryl?
Yes, yes. Yes.
All right. So it is official. I'm gonna go ahead on and tell you how it went down in the chat tonight. If you just chimed in, Sir Pooh has concluded that for once and for all, my research, it is true that men hairstylists in general, we're not saying all the times, but for the most part, men are definitely more intelligent. They talk more hair talk. They're very, specific. Women, we kind of like, show me a picture. What you want to do, girl? Where was you at last night? What happened? Okay. Men are better listeners. Cheryl saying, Sir Pooh saying, yes. Number 3, they're more stable. Women hairstylists, we just can't get it together. 1 minute it's a love-hate relationship when it comes to our commitment and our stability in our careers. And then last but not least, he says, yes, we are more unique. So there you have it. Thank you so much, Sir Pooh. Excuse me. He works right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Go check him out on Instagram. You will not, I'm telling you, I've been following Sir Pooh probably for about 15, maybe 17 years. I've been in the industry for like 25 years. So I met him maybe about 7 years into my career. He is absolutely phenomenal. He has trained us before, maybe about 10 years or so, but we're going to have him come back and do some more training. And we appreciate you guys for joining us on our 43rd episode of Why Women Prefer Male Hairstylists. Cheryl, how do you want to close this topic out? Because the chat was, whew,
man, let me tell you. Well, I will say, Sir Pooh says it was unanimous.
Yeah.
I say I'll give it 2 and 2. More creative. I wouldn't say more. Just they're just better at really dominating that sector of hair care, and more consistent, definitely, with their careers and their customer base. And absolutely, they do not listen. They do not listen. They will let you talk, and ain't shit going in. It shit is not. It's just going in here, pew, out the other. They will say, they'll what they call, they'll signify. Yeah. Okay. Now, whatever. Okay. But
that's what I'm gonna do.
2 for 2. I'll say 2 for 2. But Sir Pooh, hey, come on now, you Sir Pooh. Thank you for joining us.
All right, that's what he said. That's how it goes down. Sir Pooh, he gave it 4 for 4. So his answers pretty much corresponded with my research. Cheryl was like, okay, 2 and 2, and that's how it goes down. Now, next month is going to be about women. Hair is all good in sisterhood. So this month, we featured a lineup of all African American male hairstylists.
Female. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yep. So this month of June was all about the brotherhood of hair, beards, and images. And next month, we're going to be talking to all women professionals except on Thursday, July 4th. Cheryl, do you want to be in the chat? 10 o'clock starts fireworks. Fireworks are happening. I'm not a fireworks person, but I understand.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. They actually sound like 1776 war.
Yeah, well, anywho. So do you want to rock it out on, look at me, New Year's Eve. Good Lord. July 4th. I'm down if you're down.
I'm down. Let's do it.
So we won't have a guest, But we're gonna talk about. I want to play that clip.
We don't have a guest.
Because we couldn't have. No one wanted to do July 4th unless you can get us a female.
Of course.
All right, so Cheryl's gonna get us a guest for July 4th. I could not find us.
Surprise guest.
A surprise guest. And so next month, we're gonna get real serious talking about women's issues in hair. We're talking journalism. We're talking about Black women's hair in theater. You know, we're in the professional world. We're gonna go real ham on Black women's hair during the month of July. And so we appreciate you guys so much for rocking it out with us. And any closing thoughts here, Cheryl? Everybody's in the chat like Cheryl is absolutely correct. You know what I'm saying? The Wakefield like Cheryl.
Come on now. Don't give them they ain't getting that first two, but they definitely getting that last two now. Come on.
All right. Okay. All right. My brother said y'all go ahead on and barbecue. All right. All right. And don't forget, you can check out Sir Pooh right there. Our studio shampoo by Sir Pooh. There he is on Instagram. Please go ahead. Here's his other Instagram handle. Sir Pooh1 on Instagram. Please go and check him out. We thank you guys so much. So we'll be back on Monday in the afternoon and back again in the evening. So get ready as we get really serious talking about women's issues in hair for the month of July. And you know what we say when we're always signing out, right? Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. And happy birthday, Hattie May. Oh, wait.
Happy birthday.
I got my drink on. All right, guys. We'll see y'all back on Monday. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.